wall. Cuts it fly. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped.
Well, he's certainly exemplifying all the skills of a complete hockey player. He's physically engaging with a huge hit that creates a turnover. So defense that leads to offense, and then, of course, the finesse to finish the entire play off.
The Mammoth have been the more aggressive team, and look at this, Cheryl. They're on the board.
They're aggressive, and their habits have been strong, especially in the early portion of this first period. You know, you want to try and get everyone into the game, get their legs.
Great save by Vanacek. Shot, and he comes up big again.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Picked up along the boards by Nelson. They are really... Scores!
Show up on the score sheet for this one here, James, because it's a great defensive effort with the poke check that leads to the goal, and you can certainly tell that the entire bench, including the coach, is happy with this one.
The Avalanche have brought this game back to even Steven here in the first.
Yeah, they didn't get off to the start that they would have wanted here, James, but they didn't let that deficit grow.
Quick feed to Landeskog. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. In my opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. The hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Gone up by one, and I like their game here so far tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, and now with a lead, you know that you're setting the tempo. You're really starting to...
Zone. Taken by Natchez. He's got a step. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. I've been in this situation as a defender when a blistering opponent turns on the Jets. There's no way they're letting you back in. He takes a backward glance just to have a look, but he knows he's got all the time in the world before he fills the net.
The Avalanche have to be feeling good about their game tonight as they've now extended the lead to 2 in the second.
Yeah, it's a really nice cushion here as well in the middle frame.
Colton's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Here's a shot. Scores! And look who's in it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, as an analyst, James, you always look at how the play started, and this one started with a hit to separate the player from puck, and they were able to gain this possession. He's not going to get an assist on this, but he starts the entire thing.
The Avalanche have dominated this one from the moment the puck dropped in the first, and look who we are here now in period number 2.
Well, this is a team that honed in and came ready to...
Natchez takes the puck. The Avs played along the wing. Pass over it. Scores! What a finish on the play!
I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down and in the butterfly, trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Utah's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
Colorado's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? Stay out! Whoa! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor.
Scores! And they finally stop the bleeding and answer back.
Well, it ain't over yet. Anytime you can claw your way back into a game, and there's time on the clock, there's an opportunity to answer. Man, this game is highly entertaining. So much speed. A chance at one end gets countered, quickly goes the other way, and you catch the coverage off guard, and then they're able to score off the rush. Unbelievable play.
Utah's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tether out of the net.
From the open, Malinsky's moving the puck through his own zone. The Avs pick up steam and are on the attack. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and in! Wow!
Almost needed a double take there, James, and you hear that sound. Sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
Looked this sharp offensively in quite some time, and they continue to attack in the third.
Yeah, there's been no letdown at all. They've continued to be...
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Tanev. From a slow shot, scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
The Mammoth have been dominated all night long, and here we go. They finally catch a break now in the third.
Yeah, they really haven't had an answer.
The Mammoth have taken possession along the wall. Nice bank pass off the boards. Utah's got the puck against the half wall. Here he is from the slot. They score! And they convert with the main advantage.
Man, that looked like a goal scorer's goal. Just a knack for the net, but it all comes off of a beautiful distribution. I mean, just eyes in the back of the head to be able to give that gift right to the stick.
The Mammoth haven't checked out of this one just yet here, Cheryl.
They've been dancing with possession.
To Schmaltz. Toss up the puck after that hit. Through center along the wing. Puts it on net. That's on the stick. Scores! And Denver's on their feet after that one.
Now, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there. You got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
off by Jersey. And now he tries to get it across to Krause. Shot! Scores! On the rebound and puts it home.
I tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about pounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to be willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
The Mammoth have got one back, and they've made it a 2-goal game now.
Well, the puck moves quicker than them.
Sends the pass over. Moving into the attacking zone. And not much on that one. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Utah's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence.
Landeskog's won it in their own end. Solid hit on the play. Wide open net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. That empty net goal ran in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Avs with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James.
Off. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. And now it's over to Terry. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Scores! Number 1 of the year.
That's numero uno, James. The first of hopefully many for him in and around the net, but it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It alleviates pressure and expectation. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Anaheim's come to play tonight. What a start.
This is a fantastic start for the away team, just playing with
The hold of the puck. And now he angles it across to Terry. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
This goal will be in the video room tomorrow, no question about that, James. Why? Because it's hard work, and coaches always want to preach good habits, and that's exactly what it is, being tenacious on the puck, finding a way to come out with it, and then finishing it off.
The Ducks are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the same.
Seattle's got possession here in their own end. The Ducks have it against the wall. Back into the front. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Ducks have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Stevenson, not so much. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And wow, look who it is! His first career goal! It's been a minute! The Ducks look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating.
What a blocker stop by Dostal! The Ducks have it from the corner. From point blank, and they score! The pylon continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you there. Not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Seattle's going to make a change in goal.
Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net, and he's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
Anaheim's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in Fury. Moves it quickly over to Lacombe. Tosses it to Vetrano. Fires it. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. With the backhand. Scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own, and you can just see the body language. He is not happy. Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it as it found the back of the net.
The Ducks can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone. Signal pass to Schwartz. There's a shot. Blocker save. The Ducks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Snaps one from the slot. And a great save. Touchdown! Right with the man advantage, and then make it click.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Kraken has shown us they can score, but can they do more?
They have to do more if they want to win this game or even get back into it and feel like they can win it, James. They got to work.
Anaheim's gained the line and into the zone. Puts it on net. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Wow, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this. This quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
The Ducks are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Sharon.
Yeah, I mean,
To Lacombe. Here's a blast! Scores! And just like that, he lights the lamp.
he's one of those players that can do it all in all 3 zones, and now he has 200 points under his belt, James. That's a great feat. Well, he's so great at finding the open lanes and also waiting for net front presence to take away the eyes of the goaltender. And he finds the back of the net more often than not.
The Ducks are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that could go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything.
And that's blocked away. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, there's a big-time hit. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an...
The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. McCann's got control of it now behind the cage. Scores! And the rebound is buried.
Ask any goaltender, you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
Anaheim's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. It's down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Moves it quickly over to Granlund. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
I just love these types of goal, James. I mean, you can see the energy on the bench, the coach, everyone is uplifted because these are dirty areas. These are tough areas. These are competitive will-type goals, and he finds the back of the net because he was willing to pay the price.
Anaheim's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a...
Puck picked up by Gauthier. And now he moves it to Strome. Tries to the crease. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. This play could have as easily died, James. I mean, you wouldn't have thought anything about it. Neither would I. But guess what? He stayed on it. He knew that he still had a chance. It was a valiant effort. And guess what? For that effort, a goal ensues.
Anaheim's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. Harm's way.
Dumps it in. The Bruins have it against the wall. Goes to the page. Scores! There it is. His first of the season, and look at the smile there.
I love the way he starts and finishes this play. I mean, he knows that he has to lay the hit to separate the puck from body, but he doesn't just stand there once they get possession. And he's able to get that puck back and put it away.
Chicago's taken the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal...
Chicago's got the puck in their own end. And he gives it over to Nazar. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Arvidsson. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
The Bruins answer back in timely fashion here, Sarah. Center ice. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the defender, this is exactly what can happen.
Chicago's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Dickinson's won the draw at center.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Quick pass to Dickinson. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Coaches always say, have your stick on the ice and good things will come. Well, this is one of those examples, James, in good defensive posture, have the stick on the ice, good quick hands to be able to intercept the pass. And that miscue by the opponent leads them to the back of their net.
Chicago's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's...
Esposito's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Storms up with the blocker. Scores! And look who it is! That's his first career goal in the league!
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it! The Bruins have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And you saw that with that last goal.
Murphy's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Feeds it to Mikheyev. Here's a short pass to Foligno. Puck grab by Kaiser. He scores!
This is just a great shot, James. The delivery so quick of a release that beats the goaltender clean.
Chicago's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and create a ton of energy.
That's the puck right out of midair. Oh, look at this. Moves it quickly over to Slater. Scores! On the rebound and puts it home.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
The Blackhawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just...
Quick feed to Marcel. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Avoids the poke check. Scores! Well, he's on the board.
It's always a good feeling when you get your first under your belt, James, but it's always about setting the tone at the beginning of the season, setting yourself up for success. It looks like the goaltender's tracking the puck really well. His movement is agile, but he just can't keep up to that quick release shot on the inside of the post.
The Penguins crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know there's all that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
Oh, he had the answer on that one.
incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just see it.
No chance for the puck stopper on that one.
Oh, what a gift to nifty play in tight. The ability to make that deep draw the goaltender right over to him and slide it across. Just had to put that into a wide open net.
Lots of time left in this period. Pittsburgh's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. To Dumba. Takes the pass. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game,
Scores! There it is from Bo Horvath.
I mean, how would you like to play on this line here, James? I mean, even I could have tapped that one in. All kidding aside, though, you got to finish off a beautiful pass, right? Otherwise, it's all for naught.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Islanders still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Pittsburgh's won the faceoff at center. Slugging the puck. Oh, smart heads up Reed. With the steal. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Hammers one. Scores! This game's turning into a teeter-totter.
Wow, the coaches may not like it very much because it's kind of like throwing defense out the window, but I will say it's entertaining and fun. Well, he's going to throw out the glove hand at the last minute and try and make the save here, James, but sometimes you just got to make yourself as big as possible when you can't find the puck. Unfortunately, this one has seeing eyes and hits the back of the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Penguins now lead by 2. And they grab possession of the puck after that center. A good solid check, and he loses control of it. Here he is, shot inside. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they go. I love the confidence he had to take the shot, James, but it's because his head was up. He recognized he had the lane, through the traffic jam, and beat the goaltender.
The Penguins have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Crosby's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck picked up by Kulak. Novak's going to play it near the point. Makes the stop with the blocker. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect he's going to be looking really happy because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Oh, James, I just love this goal. It shows all the elements in the game of hockey. You have to have spatial awareness. You have to have your head up to know exactly where you want to move the puck before you do. And this is a perfect example as he is stumbling and recognizes that he's got to get that stick to puck and move that pass right to the opening player. Immediately does it, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
The Islanders are going to make a change in goal.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
Pittsburgh's open things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Scores! and there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board. Well, he does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
Pittsburgh's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. And now it's over to Raquel, here inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers a shot, scores! The captain delivers!
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Pittsburgh's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. We're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yes.
Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a chance. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
The Islanders now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they haven't.
Moves it quickly over to Rust. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Tries to get the puck to Horvath. Drives it to the crease. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. And he takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day, because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
The Islanders desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left.
The Islanders looking against the half wall. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Fires it off net. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it clear.
Well, he gets all of this one, James, and explodes off of his hit. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
Pittsburgh's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know, in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts it down! Taken by Malkin. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. The goaltender doesn't like this one. I mean, he gets beat up high because he can't get back to his feet. Why? Because he's running around in his crease because of an egregious defensive zone turnover.
New York's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Works it across to Cizikas. He carries the puck up along the wing. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Sets it out front. He scores! What a play!
He does a great job of initiating the contact that leads to possession here, but he gets up and advances with the play. He's going to be the benefactor with the goal, but it all starts with his initial hit in this one. Everyone's going to love that he started and finished the play.
The Islanders definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in the lead.
Quick shot! Oh, another save! He scores! We are all evened up here late in the third.
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
New York's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering and...
Down the right side and into the zone. Pass out front, and that's intercepted. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. What a timely goal by the leadership on this team. I mean, you've got to find ways to get it done at the right time, and this is sending a very clear message by the leader of this group saying, we are here, we are ready, and we're back in this game.
New York's found that little something, and they've gone up by one here in the third, Cheryl. I like their game right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of press, a lot of aggressiveness to their game right now. It's a reason why they got on the board, but they'll have to be careful.
Schaefer's lugging the puck. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Scores! Intertwines a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James?
You know
he
it.
fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his. Well, that's just a hard-nosed goal, and I absolutely love it, but it's not for a lack of trying on the defender's part. They jostled, they pushed, they shoved. They just couldn't knock him off balance, and he drove the net.
The Islanders aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Cizikas wins the draw at center. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Fires it on net. And what a stop on the play. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
New York's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to...
Into the offensive zone. The Islanders have it now. Pellick's got the puck in his own zone. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Scores! And he hits the hat trick and let those bats fly.
Let him fly. First time this season,
change goaltenders.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
The Islanders continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff